Welcome, everyone. To I lost my background. Welcome, everyone. To the End Experience Podcast. We back for the new year. As you can see, we're gonna have some great music as always. During the playlist, we got 5 songs for you that I've written that we're gonna play for you. And in the new year, we will be having some guests come. We might have repeat guests. Because if you remember, episode 8, my cousin Uzima was a guest. Well, he done dropped new music again. Ever since he dropped that 8-minute song, he's been dropping music. I think he did a whole album of 8-minute songs. So he's been dropping new music ever since then. So I might have him back on again. But tonight, when we get into the playlist, we want to hear Tripped in Love, Never Knew Love, Winner, Revive, Rain on Me. Those are the songs we will be hearing in the playlist. And we're going to take a commercial. And for the Spotlight segment, we're going to spotlight an author named Brenda Jackson. We're going to spotlight. Hey, Queen. We're going to spotlight the Road to Stardom Records. And we're going to spotlight, the video spotlight is going to be a song I wrote called 1,000 Miles. That's going to be the video spotlight. And then we're going to be dropping some gems. And, as always. So we're going to take a commercial break. And when we get back, we're going to hear the playlist.
All right, good people. Welcome back. This is the Indie Experience. All right, Miss Nika, Rose, whichever you prefer. And she will be doing her thing when we get back after these words from the Nighthawk Network. I know it's a new year, but still same motto, good people. Nighthawk Network, our voices for our people.
Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long
The following program is a Nighthawk Network presentation.
All right, and we are back. And we're getting into the playlist, y'all. The first song on the playlist is called Tripped in Love. And it's by Jason Christopher. And it's spelled Jasun. Lord. And that's the first song we're getting into. Before we get into it, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. You know, I just was sitting around and the song just came to me. The song just came to me. And usually that's when I'm writing, when I'm in that writing mode, if it's a story or a song, it just comes to me and I just start writing. The song came to me, I started writing, and all of a sudden I had a full song. Used this AI song app, and the song, put the lyrics in there. Song came out perfectly to me, you know, came out perfectly to me. And I shared it with E. E liked it. Other, people, I posted it to my TikTok, to other social media platforms, and people like it. So we gonna hear it tonight. Tripped in Love by Jason Christopher. And I hope those who are hearing it for the first time, I hope you like it.
Tripped over your heart and fell in a pool of love. Then you came and rescued me, so we could be one heart beating for two. Tripped in love. Tripped in. Ooh, it feels so good. Finally have the love I would die for. I tripped in love. I tripped in love. Tripped in your love. Love has never been good to me until I tripped in your love. And it's the only place I wanna be for eternity. I tripped in love. Tripped in love. I tripped in your love. Baby, it feels so beautiful to be in love with you. Love's got me tripping. Oh, I'm so in love. I'm tripping, falling.
And that was Tripped in Love by Jason Christopher. Like I said, this song came to me and I made sure I wrote it down so I don't forget it. But I do have a habit of songs coming to me and then I forget them and can't remember it. So the next song we're going to get into.
Love that song, man. Love that song. Love everything about it. The vibe, the keyboard, the whole deal. Just love that.
So the next one we're going to get into. Appreciate it. The next one we're going to Never Knew Love. I wrote this month, but in 2002. January 27, 2002, I wrote this song called Never Knew Love. And I got another version of it that I may let y'all hear. And it's a male singing the song. It's a male version of the song. But this right here is Never Knew Love by Stephanie Monique.
When I was younger, I didn't believe in love. Now that I'm older, love shot me right in my heart. 'Cause you showed me how to love, and I never thought I would feel this way. I guess God chose you to be the one to show me love. And now that I found love, I don't wanna let it go. Never knew love until you came into my life. Now that you're here, I'm happy that I found love. But I never knew love, never knew love, never knew love. I never knew love. Before you came, my love, life like the rain. There were no sunny days. But once God pointed you in my direction, the sun started shining, and that's when I knew you were the one. No other guy has brought the sun in my life, so I wanna thank you and thank God too. Never knew love, never knew love, never knew love until you came into my life. Now that you're here, I'm happy that I found love. But I never knew love, never knew love, never knew love. I never knew love. Cupid shot his arrow into my heart, and that's when you appeared, love. And that's when you appeared, love. Ooh, Cupid shot his arrow into my heart, and that's when you appeared, love. Oh, never knew love, never knew love, never knew love until you came into my life. Now that you're here, I'm happy that I found love. But I never knew love, never knew love, never knew love. I never knew love. Now that love is here, I'm never letting it go. 'Cause when you find that special someone, you've got to hold on. 'Cause love is so hard to find. It's never around the corner like they say. Never knew love until you
The song just ended like that. Sorry about that. But yeah, I wrote this in 2002. This month in 2002. And the inspiration from this song came from when I was dating someone. And like I said before, when songs come to me, they come to me, and that came to me when I was dating someone. But that didn't last. But I got a great song out of it.
It works out that way sometimes. It's rare that in the space of AI you get a song that's layered like that, where it has that upbring of emotion as the song goes on.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to get that without really doing some tinkering, unless you just kind of luck up and the singer it gives you comes with that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
definitely one of those voices where if I was doing it, I definitely would save her voice so she could do other songs later on in my catalog, because I really like the flavor that she brought to the song. You know, she sounded like somebody that be one of those people that people be trying to sing in real life. You know.
Mm-hmm. So the next song I wrote this years ago too. And I was just sitting around watching TV. This when they were still showing music videos. This is how old that I wrote this song. That's how old most of these songs are that I've written, because they were still showing music videos at the time I wrote them. And I don't know how I got the inspiration for this one. But I was just thinking, I was like, what if there was a song like the person's bragging, but he's bragging about love. He ain't bragging for you to be, as the person listening, for you to be jealous. He's bragging about love. That's what basically he's saying to the woman he's trying to be with. He's bragging that he's the winner, like the number one prize she should be with. And that's the next song. It's called Winner by Derek Leon. And this one has a Maxwell feel to it.
Yeah. I'll be that shoulder you can cry on. I'll be that man you can rely on. Just call on me and I'll be whatever you want me to be. 'Cause I'm that real man you need, who will take care of all of your needs. I won't play with your heart, girl. This love of mine is everlasting. I don't mean to be boasting, but this could be the best love you ever had. So take a chance with me, girl, 'cause I'm a winner. You deserve a winner in your life, one who is always gonna treat you right. I'm here, baby, your gold medal champ. My love has always let you down, that's why you have that frown. I'm here to turn it around and make sure it stays in a smile. wanna treat you right. I'm here, baby, get down. You gold medal ship. My love has always let you down. That's why you have that frown. I'm here to turn it around and make sure it stays in a smile.
And like I said, wrote this years ago. Was sitting around, and the song just came to me, and I was right. I wrote it, and I wrote. I was like, he's bragging, but he's bragging about love. It ain't that type of brag where it pisses you off, like, or make a person jealous. He's bragging about love, that he could be the best love she ever had, because she's always. If you visualize it, it you can visualize the woman being someone who's always been hurt by love, and he's the one that's the winner.
Man, that song right there, that hit different. That brought me
And
back to my days of going up to Sam Goody and just going through the stacks. And they had the machine where when all the singles came out, you could play
hmm
the single. And if that would have came on, I would have bought it instantly because it the voice and just
yeah,
that
'cause,
vibe of
like,
the
the voice, like, when I heard it, I was like, it got that Maxwell type of voice, or you would think Eric Benet. Those two fit perfectly to sing this song.
see, like I said, in an ideal world where we can figure out how to take people's voices and utilize them in this AI space, I definitely would borrow him. I would borrow him in a heartbeat. I love that. I, like I said, in terms of the songs you've made, that's definitely in my top three voices and songs.
So the next song is called Revive. And this is a song where the guy's been hurt. And she wants to be put back the love she should have had in the first place. You know how you hear people say they were dating someone, and someone just out of nowhere just told the person they was dating, saying, "Oh, he or she is cheating on you," when it ain't true, and so they believe it and start dating that person. That's basically, if you visualize, that's basically what it was the other woman, the woman he that was no good for him, was saying that the woman who should have had his love in the first place, saying that she was no good. So he believed it was dating her. Then he started realizing that she was no good. But the girl saying, I should have had it in the first place. You got tainted love. I should have had it in the first place. Should have had it in the first. Should have had your love in the first place. You gave it to someone who was giving you tainted love. That's base. That's like kind of my concept of what I came up with for this song. And I wrote this and I think June or July of last year. So this was revived by Talia Shea.
She left your heart to die, so no one can pour love into it. I got the SOS call to come and grave it. I'm on my way to come save the day, because I'm the heart in ever, and your heart is calling me. It's calling me. I'm gonna put back the love she drained, 'cause I should have had it in the first place. Your heart reviver. See, I was the real love. She had you thinking that my love was no good love, and now your heart is slowly dying from her tainted love, because I'm the reviver, and your heart is calling me. It's calling me. I'm gonna put back the love she drained, 'cause I should have had it in the first place. Your heart reviver. I'm your superwoman, your Lois Lane. I saved the day. Your heart is revived, baby. Revive, revive. Oh, and fly, baby. Now that your heart is revived, it'll never die of love, 'cause I won't let it, 'cause I was always the antidote and the love it should have had from the get-go, because I'm the heart reviver, and your heart is calling me. It's calling me. I'm gonna put back the love she drained, 'cause I should have had it in the first place. Your heart reviver.
Yeah, that was revived by Talia Shea. And basically, that song is about, the girl, he was with the wrong one. She drained all that love from his heart. And Talia was the one to put it back in there. I think you muted.
I was muted, yeah. Like I said, solid song. I liked it. Just a nice mellow vibe. It all fits the mold.
When I wrote it and I put it in the AI song app, I kept listening to it over and over because a lot of these songs I instantly like them when I hear them, so I play them over and over. And I know they tired of me in the house playing these over and over. But so this next song is called "Rain on Me," and it's by Darain. Now, this is the last song in the playlist, and after this song, I'm gonna explain all the names to the songs for the people. I'm gonna explain all the names to the songs for the people. But this one is "Rain on Me," and it's by Darain.
Ooh. Whoa. Let your love fall down on me like rain. I wanna be drenched in it. Can no other love make me feel this way? I wish that love was always like this, 'cause I love when I reminisce about you and me, yeah. Baby, rain on me. Your love is all, yeah, I'll ever need. Just rain on me. Who knew that love could be this true? And this is why God sent you my way, because it was time for real love to stay, and my heart is fulfilled. Baby, rain on me. Your love is all it I'll ever need. Just rain on me. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Oh, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Let it rain, let it rain. I wanna be drenched in your love. And will never be a drought for me when it comes to love. 'Cause I have you now, my love, and you have me. We can both be happy. Baby, rain on me. Your love is all, oh baby, I'll ever need. Just rain on me.
Yes, that is Rain on Me by Durain. So, all the names to these songs. So, being that this was made with an AI app, I was like, these singers gotta have a name. You can't just make music and not give the singers a name. So, when I thought about the names I'm giving these, since these songs are like my babies, I don't have children, I said I'm going to name them after family members that mean something to me. So the first song we heard was Tripped in Love. Now my nephew's name is Jason. His first and middle is Jason Christopher. I used his name, but I spelled it different, right? So his first name is Jason. I took the O out and put a U. Middle name is still spelled the same way. The next song is Never Knew Love. That name is Stephanie Monique. My oldest niece, her name is Stephanie, and the one after her is named Monique. So I put the two names together. So those are both of my niece's names. Then the next song is Winner. Is my nephew's name. His name is Derek. His first name is Derek. Middle name Leon. So I went with Derek Leon. So if you remember the last episode, the episode I interviewed Coach V, I gave you the EP, The Decades. The 80s song and The Decades is also named after him. I just took his middle name, made it the artist's first name, and the G is for his last name. So the next song is Revive. Those are both of my niece's names. My brother, who's no longer here, those are his two daughters' names. The youngest, and I guess this, I guess you can't, because they born around the same time, so they kind of, you can't say they kind of the same age, but well, a little bit older. So, but they're born around like the same. So it's both of my niece's name, Talia and Shay. The next song is Rain on Me. That one is named after my nephew. And his name is Darian, but his alter ego that he goes by when he's partying is Durain. His name is Darian, but his alter ego is called Durain. So when I heard that, I said, you know what? I'm gonna use that as a name from one of the artists. And when I came up with this song, I put it to this song.
Yeah, while you talking about your creative process, please explain to the people how you coming up with these incredible album covers.
Okay. So the first song, Tripped in Love, right? When I went into the app I used to create it, I told the AI I wanted a man falling into the pool, right? Because it's not gonna look right if you actually see a man walking and he trips. It don't, right? Because you wanna convey the love part. So I had them make a pool, a heart shaped pool, and the man falls into the pool, so it's like he's tripping in love. The next one, I put the title. And I was like, that one I really didn't no concept really behind Never Knew Love's album cover. That was out of all the ones that, because they give you a choice of four that you can choose from, and out of the four, that was the best one. Neither of my nieces look anything like that, but it's a good representation. Um, um, for winner, because he says I'm your gold medal champion, I thought of a man standing at a podium, like with a medal around his neck that said winner. So you know that's the name of the song. And that was basically my concept for that one. And for Revive, I was thinking of a heart, in the heart, you know how when they have the defibrillator to revive the heart, that's what I was trying to go, that's what I was going for. The picture of a heart being revived by a defibrillator, but that ain't gonna look right. So the four that were in the picture, that one came up, and I said I like that one. So I went with that one. And the Rain on Me song, that album cover. So you can't see it in the picture, y'all, but the raindrop, you see the shadow of a man, and you see that it's raining. But what you don't see is inside the raindrops, it says love. So every raindrop falling on the shadow of a man is raindrops with love in it. It's not just regular old rain. So that was my concept for those album covers. And every one song I do and I come up with an album cover, I have a concept of what I want the album cover to look like to match with the song. So when we come back from commercial, we're going to get into the business spotlight because we haven't done that in a while. We're going to get to the business spotlight, and I'm going to talk about Road to Stardom Records. And then we're going to get, after that, we get into the author spotlight, and I'm going to talk about an author named Brenda Jackson. And then for our video spotlight, it's going to be another song I wrote called 1,000 Miles. And we're going to hear that song in the video spotlight. And then, the last segment is going to be dropping gems. We're going to be dropping some gems for the people out there. It's the new year. Drop some gems for the people. For those who want to become artists, become self-published authors, start their own business. We're going to drop some gems for them. So we're going to go into commercial break, and then we're going to get into the next segment, which is the spotlight segment.
Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comforts together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech.
Darling.
All right, and we are back. And the spotlight segment, we're going to start with the business spotlight, which is we're going to spotlight Road to Stardom Records. I said I'm writing all these songs. I'm giving these AI artists some names, right? And people are going to listen to it. They're going to like it. So I said, why not put them under a record label? They ain't real art. They ain't real physical people, but still, put them under a record label. And I came up with Road to Stardom Records. Now, back in the day when I started writing, my record label was called Get Go Music Inc. And after after doing some research, you cannot use the word Inc. when starting a business if it's not going to be a corporation. Because if you put the word Inc. behind your business name, that means it's a corporation. And I didn't know that at the time when I came up with the first name, Get Go Music Inc. Because I think I talked to someone, they was like, yeah, you can't use Inc. unless it's an actual corporation. So I said, okay. I said the name is not gonna. I said I'm not gonna use the name again because it's not gonna sound. It. I still can use Get Go Music, but I like it with the ink at the end. But being that I can't use it with the ink, I said being that I've been using the name Roger Starling since I started radio, and that's what people know me by. I'm just gonna go with Roger Starling Records. And so all these AI songs that I've created is all housed under Roger Starling Records. And but I started I think Get Go Music Inc. in the early 2000s. Way before I started doing radio, was using the name Get Go Music Inc. And so it's the same as my name, but what it stands for Gotta Going On. So it'd have been Gotta Going On Music Inc. But because I can't use the ink, I mean I can still use it if I was to make it official, I could still use it without the ink. But I like the ink attached to it. I don't know, something about the ink makes it sound much more better than me. But now I'm going with Roger since I've been using Roger Stardom for years. I'm gonna stick with that name and just go with Roger Stardom Records. And so all the songs you're gonna hear through this show that I've done through and put in the AI app are all gonna be housed under Roger Stardom Records. And now we're gonna get into the author spotlight. And I'm gonna share the screen so that you can see who I'm talking about. Okay, it's taking long to load. It's taking its time.
Okay.
Let me know if you can see it. I'm sharing.
Quick programming note, Road. I'm gonna need to cut this in another half hour due to a message I just got that was very curious. So we got half an hour.
All right, so I'm not gonna take long on this. So Brenda Jackson is a New York Times and USA Today bestselling author of over 150 books and novellas and 50 million books in print. Earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration from Jacksonville University. She worked in management for State Farm Insurance, where she retired after 37 years. 54, 54 years ago, she married her high school sweetheart, Gerald, and they have two sons, Gerald Jr. and Brandon. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Inc. So, her professional writing career began in 1995 with the release of her first book, Tonight and Forever. Since then, she has received numerous national literary awards and has made many trailblazing accomplishments, which include being the first African American author to make the New York Times bestseller list and the USA Today's bestseller list in the romance genre. She was a 2012 NAACP Image Award nominee for Outstanding Literary Fiction for her book A Silken Thread. And she was named Romance Writers of America's Nora Roberts Lifetime Achievement Award recipient for 2012 for a list of additional awards and recognitions. Okay. And in 2013, Brenda was recognized by the mayor of Jackson. Okay. So, because since we don't have that much time, I'm cutting it short right there. So, y'all, Miss Brenda, that's what I call Miss Brenda. So, she's one of my mom's favorite authors, and I read one of her books, and I instantly started liking her writing. So, she's one of my favorite writers as well. And every 2 years since she's been doing cruises with her readers, not my mom has been going until she had no one to go with her. I became her partner in crime and going on these cruises. And every 2 years, she would throw a cruise for her readers. And me and my mom would go. And then I say for the last three, no, the last three cruises, it's been me, my mom, my sister, my niece that has went. And so the song, if you Chasing the Second Chance that I played in the episode where I interviewed Coach V, I got that title from her book that she's releasing called Chasing the Second Chance. And I'm on Facebook and it pops up and instantly the song pops in my head. And I said I'm gonna make it a 60s song. I said I'm gonna make it a 60s song. So I got the idea of that song from just seeing the cover of her book called Chasing the Second Chance. And she's written over 150. She's under the imprint Harlequin, also under her own imprint. So she's independent and under an imprint. So it's like she's both, because Harlequin takes certain books that she writes and they print them, and then the other ones she writes, she puts under her own imprint. Because normally when I spotlight an author, I like to spotlight the ones that are doing it, that are under their own imprint, not under a major imprint. But she's both. So, so for the video, we're gonna get into the video spotlight, which I'm going to share with y'all. So let me take that out. It is, like I said, the song is 1,000 Miles. I wrote this in the early 2000s. And we're going to get into that. And the artist's name is Robert Benjamin. And this, I named the artist after my father and my uncle, who are the ones that got me into loving music the way I to load, and then we could play it. So let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Let me find the song because I got some. Let's see. Here we go. Waiting for it to load.
Cold winter's night, I wanna feel your love like a summer breeze, cooling my body, cause it feels like you're touching all over me. Your love is all I want and need. 1,000 miles may seem long to get to your heart, but baby, it's not long for me. I've been wanting your love for so.
Okay, hold on, bro.
Built just for me, baby. And you don't ever have to worry about my love. It's yours for the taking. There's no journey you have to walk for me. 1,000 miles of your love is pure ecstasy. No one's ever made me feel the way you do. And I wanna take this love further for eternity. God has put me here to love you, and I'll do it till the day I die. Baby, you are so special to me. I don't need no one else but you. 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles of your love is pure ecstasy. No one's everlasting, no one's ever made me feel the way you do. And I wanna take this love further and place this boundary on your finger and make you mine for eternity. God has put me here to love you, and I'm gonna do it till the day I die. Baby, you are so special to me. I don't need no one else but you. 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles.
Written by me. That was early 2000s. I wrote this, and the inspiration that came to me for this song was Eric Benet's Femininity. When Eric Benet came out with that song Femininity, this song came to me, 1,000 miles. So if you the way it's supposed to go, even though it's not the way it's really how I really planned it to go, but if you listen to Eric Benet's Femininity, and then you think of this song while you listen to it, you will get what I was going for. So now we're going to get into the last and final segment. No, we're not going to go on the commercial break. We're going to get to the last and final segment, which is dropping gems. And in this segment is where we're going to give some advice to you self-publishing authors. If you want to become self-publishing authors who want to get into this music biz or start a business. So this dropping gem is for those who want to start a business, right? And I say this for my music artists who are also songwriters. You should start your own. This is for my music artists. You should start your own publishing company. For those who want to be independent, start your own publishing company. So that when you drop your music, it's under your publishing company. So all the royalties you receive from your music go directly to you and stay with you because it's under your own publishing imprint. Right? Same thing for my writers. You should start your own publishing imprint so that when you come up with these stories, you can put it under your own publishing imprint. So the royalties from your book, they come straight to you and stay with you. So that if anything should happen to you in the near future, that it's under your imprint, your family can take it over. They ain't gotta fight with no corporation about them owing you any money because it's under your own imprint. If you are a person who wants to get into I would say the catering field, right? Come up with a good name that fits you and what you're trying to do in the catering field, right? Come up with a good name and get everything incorporated, get your name trademarked so that's under your imprint. Nobody can take your name and use it as their own because a lot of people forget to do that. Forget to trademark their name. But there's certain names you can't trademark, so make sure that the name you choose is a name that can be trademarked. And that if anybody tries to use your name, you have it trademarked. They can't use if they use it, they have to pay you to use it. So that is my dropping gems for those of you who want to get into the catering business. If you're getting into the literary business, the music business, that's my dropping gems for y'all for this week on the Indie Experience podcast. I appreciate Queens for always tuning in, and anybody else that tuned in that I didn't see tune in, I appreciate you. I'll see you next Tuesday with a whole new episode. We are back in for the new year with the Indie Experience podcast. So we are Audi 5000. Peace.
Yeah, again, thank y'all. Sorry we had to cut it short. Life be life sometimes, but yeah, we'll check you out next time. It's been the Indie Experience. We'll catch you next time. Later.
Deuce.